So I was just profoundly thinking, which I like to do in the morning for some reason. And I was thinking the definition of a system. What is it? So I looked it up on my handy dandy extra phone. A system is a set of things working together as parts of a mechanism or an interconnecting network. A system is a set of principles or procedures according to which something is done, an organized framework or method. Physiology, a set of organs in the body with a common structure or function. The human or animal body as a whole. The human is animal. Computing, a group of related hardware units or programs or both, especially when dedicated to a single application. Geology, a major range of strata that corresponds to a period in time subdivided into series. An example is the Devonian system. It's all just made up by people who don't want to be proved wrong, just so you know. Astronomy, a group of celestial objects connected by their mutual attractive forces, especially moving in orbits about a center. And then a system is a prevailing political or social order, especially one regarded as oppressive and intransigent. Music, a set of staves in a musical score joined by a brace. Okay. What is the simple definition of system? I already read that. A system is a set of parts that work together as a whole to perform a particular function or produce a specific result. Is there any infinite systems? So now I want to know, are any systems infinite? Is there any? I have to look it up differently. Is there any systems that are infinite? Yes, there are several types of infinite systems. Systems of linear equations with infinitely many solutions. It's all around math. Where does math come from? So we have infinite solutions for systems of equations, infinite systems of variables. Okay, here comes religion. Hindu cosmology. Hindu traditions speak of an infinite universe with innumerable worlds and layers. Buddhism. In both Theravada and Mahayana Buddhism, concepts of infinite or innumerable world systems exist. Indra's net. This metaphor represents the infinite interconnected web of existence where every element is part of a greater whole. Okay, nobody's assuming a political system could be infinite. A governmental structure system could be infinite. Those are not. Those are finite systems that will fall. I guess that's the point of this video. We're all working under system. I had gotten a potential spam call. So I looked up, okay, where it cut off, I was saying, we are under a system. We're under many, many systems. Our day-to-day life is comprised of multiple systems that interconnect with each other to create your daily life. Most of these systems could be referred to as habits, I suppose. I looked up, how long is a governmental structured system expected to last? And it said there is no fixed or expected lifespan for a governmental structure, as longevity depends on numerous internal and external factors. While some governments and constitutions have lasted for centuries, others have collapsed in less than a generation. Constitutions. The average national constitution has lasted only about 17 years. I'm not making any of this up. Democracies. The average lifespan of a democracy is around 200 years. 200 years. Empires. The average lifespan for many empires has been roughly 250 years. Individual rulers. Heads of government die sooner. No kidding. Okay, long-lasting examples. Some states, particularly small ones like the Republic of San Marino, have maintained their governmental structures for centuries. Some monarchs, such as the UK, Denmark, and Japan, have also been remarkably stable over long periods. Factors influencing government longevity, obviously, but I'm just going to read it. Economic factors, adaptability and flexibility, public trust and social cohesion, external pressures, conflict, and fragility. Conclusion, we're screwed. It doesn't say that, but it should. Ultimately, the question of how long a governmental system will last has no single answer. The duration is not predetermined, but is a dynamic process shaped by fake news, shaped by how effectively a government navigates economic realities, adapts to social change, and responds to internal and external challenges. So the system we are under in the US of A, as they call it, as they say, is the system crumbling? Is it falling? Is it failing? Is the system failing? Does the system not work? Are they going to make a new system? Do you think they will? I don't. I think making a new system is where it's at, because the systems that we have established as governmental structured systems all suck. And I'm no anarchist, but that's where every system we're under is headed, to anarchy. So why not be prepared and start forming other governmental structures that we have yet to see? Like, that is being proactive. That is being progressive. Like, all you progressives, you give that word a bad name. It's a good word, but you're not using your brain. You're not progressive. You think you are. So, a system that I appreciate, obviously, is in my backyard. I have not used any bug killer, anything. Okay, that's a lie. I have a lot of black widows, so I have killed a lot of black widows this year. And to be honest, I do not feel good about it still. But there are certain things, you will find them in your house. And they have egg sacs that are like that big. They're full of babies. So I didn't kill every single black widow, but I killed a lot of black widows. Besides that, I have let the system play out in my backyard. It's done great. This year, there has been one disruptor to the system that I can think of, and that has been the drought in Arizona. There's been a lot more grasshoppers, and they eat everything, They're really cute though. And I actually saw a grasshopper poop on my basil plant, and it was watery and gross. I wish I could have got it on camera, but I didn't. So my point is that it only takes one variable to start messing up the system. Now, we've talked about this 5 minutes ago. Infinite variables. Infinite variables. There's infinite reasons why a system can fail. Do you have a backup? I mean, like logically, in my garden, if the system fails, plants and animals die. And I've put myself into that system in such a way that I could possibly balance and deter failure of the system. To me, from small scale to large scale, that should bring hope. That we, and I really don't like the word hope. I feel like it's veiled worry. I think if you really truly do have hope towards something, it manifests as ambition, drive, direction, confidence, all those things. I don't think most of when people say, I hope, to me it manifests as anxiety. So I try to avoid that. But in a very sick nation, with very misinformed, confused, or flagrantly ignorant people, the right kind of hope could bring the right kind of change. You can add variables into the system that could balance it out. We have but many options to fix the problems in our failing system. We have a failing system. It's gonna fail eventually. The only infinite systems can only be perceived.